Good morning, everyone. So it's time to do some prep. I'm getting stuff ready. I'm having my first Thanksgiving dinner tomorrow. So I am starting on my goodies. All right, so first up is going to be cranberry sauce, okay? So I like to make my own. And first of all, what I'm going to do is I'm going to soak the berries. So I'm going to put them in I've got some filtered water here. And I'm going to add in some kosher salt. So this salt is going to help take off any kind of wax or anything that was put on them during growth or whatever, packaging. They put all this stuff in them to keep, your food fresh. They like to add preservatives to keep it in the package longer. Sometimes you get a wax buildup on blueberries, or you want to wash your raspberries. You spend a lot of money on fresh fruit. So you want to make sure that you're getting the best benefit out of it. And by that, you want to clean your fruit. So this will just basically take off any yucky stuff, any dirt. The salt water will grab, and I usually just, let it sit in here for a few minutes, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to rinse it, and then it's going to be ready to go. So I wanted to show you my little helper. This is my manual food processor. So this recipe is homemade cranberry and orange sauce. So you take mandarin oranges, and you need to peel them and dice them. Sorry, that's my blender. It's cleaning itself right now. So what I'm going to do is I am peeling these oranges. I'm going to put them into my manual food processor, and I'm going to cut them up. So you see I'm going to keep that white stuff on there. That's the best part of the orange for you. It's got the most packed vitamins in it. So especially when you're cooking with it, leave it on. Even if you can eat it when you're having a fresh orange, eat it. It's the best part of the orange for your body. It has the most nutrients in it. So cranberry sauce is one of my favorites. It's a great thing to use even after for leftovers. You can make your turkey sandwiches and add cranberry sauce on top. Yeah. Stuffing, cranberries, turkey, bread, gravy, the whole meal all over again. So the manual food processor is great. Anyone that has a food processor knows this cuts your work time, your workload down. And that's what you want. So all I'm going to do is it comes with 3 parts. The bottom, the cut, the knife part, and the top. Just like that, my oranges are diced. Done. Save yourself some time, especially when it's a big cooking day. Save yourself some time. All right, so now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to dump these out in my strainer. And I'm giving them a quick rinse, get the salt off them. Alright, so here they are, rinsed. I got the salt off them because I wanted to clean them. I'm going to add them to my pan, just like that. Now this recipe calls for 1 cup of sugar. I guess I better follow the directions, because at first it says add the sugar and the water. So it's good that you follow the directions. So there's the water, 1 cup of water, 1 cup of sugar. And I'm going to bring it to a boil, and then I'm going to add in the rest of my ingredients, which this recipe calls for 1/8 teaspoon of orange extract, which you don't need to add in because I've made this recipe many times and I've never put this in. This time I will add it in. It's just orange extract. I've got my sugar, my water, my orange extract, and cranberries and the oranges, and that's all that it takes to make it. Now you can always look on the back of the bag. This bag doesn't have a recipe, but sometimes they come with a recipe that's easy to make for fresh cranberry sauce. I bought 2 bags because I'm going to have Thanksgiving next week too. I'm having one dinner with my family here and another dinner with my family in Florida. So I'm going to guess I'm going to get a lot of practice. So I'm going to bring the sugar and the water to a boil. And then we are going to add in the cranberries, oranges, and the orange extract, and we're going to boil it gently for 10 to 15 minutes until most of the liquid has reduced and the cranberries have popped. Now the cranberries will pop and open up, but you can also take a masher and you can mash them up a little bit more if they're not cooked down to the consistency that you like. And I do that a lot. I'll mash them a little bit extra just to get them down. A little bit, because you know your berries are kind of big and it takes a little bit to make them cook and to cook down. So I usually have a compost bucket where I put all of my waste in and I give it back to my ground for my garden. You always want to be able to give back. Whenever we take something out, we got to give something back. So I am boiling my sugar, and then I'm going to add in my cranberries and my oranges and my orange extract. And then we're going to boil it for 15 minutes. And that's easy. Easy peasy. So I will share the recipe in the bottom. And then you can, check it out and let me know if you have any questions. Let me see. I got some questions going on here. This is the original that I didn't follow to the T, but it's also the memory. Yeah, I'm making this recipe and it's super easy. Mandarin oranges, a bag of cranberries, which is usually 12 ounces. Yeah, 12-ounce bag of cranberries, 2 mandarin oranges chopped up, and some orange extract. So if you didn't have orange extract, you could use 3 oranges, or you could just use 2 if that's what you had. Remember, you can just add what you have, and I'm sure it's going to be just fine. The sugar helps break down those cranberries and give it that sweet, and then you've got your orange in there to give it that pop. It's such a great combination. You're going to love it. I will certainly post the recipe in the bottom so everyone can see it, and let me know if you make it. How do you like it? Let me know. Thanks for watching.